So yes, we are here together in
What
the
are we
man
doing?
cave, in the cave of man,
Cave of Man.
with all of our wonderful bits and pieces around us, surrounding us. I think we're going to look back
Oh,
on
it does show the
2018.
little heart thing, see?
It shows us little hearts. We love little hearts. Do that. Do that. Loads more lovely little hearts.
Yes, we have a full setup for you guys today. We're going to be spending a while...
We spent a couple of minutes on this.
a couple of minutes. A little bit.
We did. We spent a couple of minutes.
We can show you what you're about to...
on stuff like this, look, where we can put videos in the corner.
Look
there,
at that.
like, oh yeah, and if you wanted,
It's the future.
we'll put it on the big screen. Wow! We
Need to
swap
transition.
around. Yeah, and then we go to the big screen, you go to the little one. It's great. So we're back on the chat. Let's get back to here. So 2018, what an interesting year, huh?
Well, interesting.
Wow. There was a lot of progress.
Interesting is a word, yeah.
There was a lot of progress in this year. I think that's like there's been a lot happened and a lot said. Are you looking at the comments? He's on the comments. Hello, hero. Don't be silly. There's been a lot said. A lot of different things have come up, and I think let's try and do it from the start of the year.
From the start of the year.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because there's so many things. But like, from like January, February last year, what was going on? Because we were sitting about. I remember sitting around with the lads, and Woovers is the first thing that we started on, wasn't it?
Yes, that's what's on the list here.
It's on the list. Yeah. So
yes, Hoovers. Yeah.
We started Woovers end of January. Right then.
To sit more closer.
Am I not in? Am I not in?
Now
I'm
you're
in now. You don't look at me.
Look at this. It's like The Godfather.
Look at me sitting there.
Yes.
And Woovers, they took off well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell,
it was incredible. Like for something that a couple of guys just like cutting foam and gluing stuff and trying to.
We was just having a muck about. We was just trying to entertain ourselves actually way back then.
And you got so happy. I remember that you got to Japan.
that for me is the most special part of it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, now I'm at the point where the cloners are they're a compliment now, because if it was a rubbish idea, they wouldn't clone it.
Yeah, exactly.
But when it got to Japan, and we've touched people in Japan, and for me that was really special. That was something like, wow. Yeah.
You got to Japan.
Yeah, I think that's huge. So there was a lot gone on there when we did that, and there's even new ones now. There's a little teeny one. Can you just get that little teeny one there? There's a little teeny.
You can see we really prepared this.
Yeah. Look there. So this is what I think's gonna move on.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
We have a special camera.
We've got a special camera for this. Let's get to the special camera. Yeah. And let's transition over to this one here. And this is lovely bit of Tom's artwork. Yeah,
that you can also see in the background
that's
of
the
the
background
video.
of us. So this just so you can see it is a teeny Woover. Yeah, not a tiny one, a teeny one. Like, my word. And I think we're going to end up playing this on desktops.
I don't think people have like the perception of how small this really is. Like, this is my phone next to it.
Oh, it's crazy small. It's very.
That's
very
a regular
small.
iPhone just next to it. It's mental, like how tiny it is. Because I think the pictures don't really do it justice.
No, they don't. You can't quite comprehend like it's really, it's not even palm size. You know what I mean? Look, look, it's smaller than your palm. Yeah. So it is crazy tiny. I think we're going to get away with playing with them on tabletops.
Yes.
Because a big part of like what we was doing back then when we did it at the show just then was that was a big old bit of space, and I think you can reduce it into the home, as it were.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because that was amazing, like the experience of being in the drone show and having people like from all ages and all backgrounds and just grabbing it and having it go right away. It was
constant. For
incredible.
Me, I think that because I saw a few people that were leaning on those metal railings that we put round.
Yeah.
And they was just watching.
Just watching, yeah.
They wasn't some of them straight away wanted to go.
Yeah.
But just to have something that all people will lean up and watch just for half an hour, not really knowing what it is.
Yeah.
that's quite something. I enjoyed that.
What are you guys saying in the comments?
Put a whoop next to it. It's actually about a whoop size. Give the eyes a look. Here's one of my latest ones. Yeah. We'll go back to transition to small screen.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Can you see that? So that's a whoop next to. Yeah. That's pretty small. Like it really is kind of whoop size. Yeah. That's anyway. Did we see a mover with the steering servo? Is that the one that you got?
Yes, that's the one that I got.
The one that you've got.
Banggood sent me one to review.
Well, you're famous. Of course I'm going to send you one.
I was really surprised. Like, I thought, what's this going to be?
Why are they sending it to me?
Why are they sending it to me? Nobody else wants this.
I'm interested in the servo action. The rest of what they've done, I think, is a bit naff. Like, it's a clone, and I'm obviously not going to like it.
Yeah.
But the foam they used, and it was
the foam is
really
not very good.
Just
no,
weak
the
choices.
Foam, and just having had a go at it for a couple of times, the foam's already getting destroyed.
And there's a gaps between the foam and the actual fans units themselves. The way that's attached to the foam was a bit iffy.
Yeah, I guess, but
it's a bit flimsy. But those lifty mechanisms, I think we can use those in a lot of different other builds.
Yeah,
even wings. Like you could get vector thrust in some kind of bigger model,
maybe
like a flying something vectored. If you had 8 of them, imagine pointing down, all vectoring in different ways. That could work really well.
Yeah, possibly.
Like, as parts, I like it.
Yeah. But what I think the thing that I enjoyed the most is it's not just a clone. They actually made something.
That was an innovation. That's what I said. I said it's an actual innovation. You've gone from just copying someone else's idea to actually, hang on, let's try and do that to it.
And how did they know? How did they know to do this? to find the servo pin on the.
Well, no, they've paid. Oh, what, on the flight controller?
Yeah.
Well, they've broken that out. That was on the PWM. It may have been there and we didn't know.
Yeah.
That's a possible as
the
well.
Ichin engineers just working hard trying to come up with something new.
Dave Smith just wants to know what the prop size on this is. That is bloody small, Dave. Like, seriously, I'm trying to find my ruler. But that is looking like about 30 mil.
Well, it's smaller than. So this is 31, so it has to be smaller than a tiny one.
Let's get it on the zoom cam. Let's get it on the zoom cam. Yeah, so we've got that one there, and then we put that one right on top.
Yeah, it's smaller than the
slightly smaller than a tiny wood prop, but not much.
27 maybe.
Yeah, but not really much at all. So yeah, it is very small. Sorry, where was we? We were saying that the main drive of these people is what I like about that one, the Ichin, I think it is, isn't it?
Ichin, yeah.
Is that they changed it.
Yes.
They changed it up.
Yeah. It's not just here's a mover on a crappier material.
Well, yeah, there's loads of them. Relay CC did a really poor one. The materials that they've chosen as well weren't right.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have a go at certain people, but there are quite a few really poor copies. Like we just rushed them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that offends me. Like, if you're going to do it better.
Do it better, yeah.
Yeah?
If you're going to clone, add something to it.
Add something. Do it better. Make it out of better materials, Make it a little bit nicer, something.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on from that, because there's plenty to talk about with Woovers. We can come back. We can come back and forth.
What else was on Woovers? If you guys as well in the chat. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
Need a tiny wood plane next. That's already been done.
We've actually done that one. It's in this box over here, Gary. So I've got a box. Should we show them the whole box? Look, this is the box. There's one. That was the original idea, was to have the whoop props on little sticks, you see. This is the one that actually was very successful. This one flew very well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't this the 1S?
Yeah, that's the 2S.
That's the 2S, yes.
You were flying.
Yes. This one was very successful.
Jim was actually flying.
I actually managed to fly.
A wing.
Yeah. This is one of the early ones with the props out the front.
This is the one that worked, I think.
This one worked more than most.
More than most, yes.
Yeah. But we did cut these up. God, that was a while ago as well.
It was, yeah.
They've been in this box for ages. I think that's sacrilegious to toys.
That is.
We're serious. We should get punished for not playing with them.
You should, or if you're not using one, do a giveaway.
We could do that.
Huh?
We could do that. Who would want our battered up wings though? If you would want this battered up wing, let us know in the comments. Yeah, because that's pretty bad. It's
still
that one will function. I think this is the one that worked the best.
Yeah, that will function for sure.
This is the one that worked the best.
No, well, this one is the one that worked the best.
But that's not a tiny whoop.
That's not a tiny whoop. That's actually
a micro wing. He's got a brushless motor on the back. Yeah. But yeah, if you're interested in one of these, just let us know. There's one here. It's taking up space in the corner. But we did those, and we're going to revisit that, Carlos.
Yes.
When we come back from Yankee Land.
From Yankee Land, yeah. For the ones that don't know, we're going to.
Oh yes, we are very excited. We haven't had our golden ticket yet.
No.
I haven't had that yet.
Jesse, where's our golden ticket?
Where's the golden ticket, Jesse? What's going on? I haven't had that, but so when we get the golden ticket, I think we can get in even without that. Do you think Jesse will let us in?
Probably.
Do you think?
He better.
He better. Oh, he better. So we're going to go to the Invitational with another good friend of ours, Matt Henham.
Yeah.
Some of you may know him. He's a tiny whoop pilot. He's a
juggler.
Phenomenal pilot. He's actually a juggler. But when it comes to piloting,
he's very good.
He's phenomenal, bro. It's like, seriously. Well, he can line of sight around your head.
Yeah,
he's phenomenal. And we met Matt way back when we was doing Star Wars. Do you remember that?
That's true, yeah.
Blimey, that was a while ago, wasn't it?
That was, a few years back.
That was a while ago. So we was privileged enough, I'm going to say privileged.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah. Hey,
Sean Dolan.
Just let me in this title. Do you remember that? I would say we was privileged to fly for Propel.
Yes.
At the.
It was very good.
What was it called? The Celebration?
Star Wars Celebration.
The Celebration, wasn't
2016? 15?
16 or 15. I think it was 16.
16.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but that's, we're only looking at 2018.
Yeah.
But that was still great fun. That was phenomenal. They made a whole room, didn't they? Anyway.
It was really good.
Oh, so much fun. So we met Matt back then, and he's going to be with us in America.
2019 Tiny Whoop Invitational, Pete.
First thing.
There will be a lot of live streams there as well, for sure. So be sure to tune in. I'll try to...
I think we might do a bit.
Yeah, a bit of live streaming too.
I'm excited to use this.
Maybe not with this whole shebang. Look at this setup.
I want to see. Look, we get all the stuff. This is what we want, just for you. Yeah,
one.
This.
Oh.
Yeah.
Two.
Oh, you got one as well?
Twins.
Oh, we may have, just think we could do like stereo. We could do stereo recording like that, or something crazy like that. But yeah, so we're going to play with those. What else? You know what I'm looking forward to this year?
This year?
But I'm going to talk about it because of last year.
Okay.
Is this year I'm looking forward to going to Dortmund.
Okay. Well, next year. Because we're still in 2019.
Coming year.
The coming
year. In 2019.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to going to Dortmund.
Yes. This year we went.
We did.
I went for the first time.
Did you like it?
Amazing. Simply amazing.
Was it as big as you?
Was
it bigger?
Incredible. Like, if normally,
it was amazing.
Pilots, when you say, "Oh, there's gonna be an audience," the audience is people, like 20 people now, 20 pilots. The pilots are the audience, like in normal FPV that we normally have. But in Dortmund, it was like what, 500, 600 people.
There was hundreds and hundreds. Like
it was completely insane.
Actual. Where the actual track was, the race space was a stadium.
Well, we have it.
So it was an actual stadium.
On my channel.
So let's. I'm just going to set it up for you. We'll get you a little bit of video of it.
So,
but it was an actual stadium. So there was plenty of seating around there. It was already set up for viewing. Let's say.
That's correct.
Do you know what I mean?
They had a part of the whole. So it was inside of a huge. What do you call it? Like a
It was it's a stadium. It's a stadium.
Like a stadium. And part of the places that we were flying, so we were flying on the benches as well.
Yeah.
But part of the benches were you can see it now there in the picture. That's me.
Yeah, so
on Dortmund in the
Intermodal, and it was quite a big space.
Yes, it was
like the whole thing. The Dortmund, the FPV racing was one part.
Yeah.
But that already had at least 2 halls worth of space.
Yeah.
You had the one hall where they had the shops and the food and the pilot's room.
Yeah,
and
so that's the one
that's where you're walking around now.
You're walking. That's where the pilots were.
That's where he is now, walking around. And you had the other room, which was not a room, it was a stadium.
It was a stadium, where people would
like
go
a proper
there
bowl seating all the way around it. You know, so there was a lot more presence.
And food, like the food was crazy.
Yeah, so Neil, it's the stadium in Dortmund for the race in Germany. Just to recap for you, I think you must have just joined us. And yes, we're just playing through the video here now.
Yeah, we have bunkers like
this is where they slept.
Places for us to stay, and then that's the part where.
And I'm just going to scroll forward a little bit to get to the actual racing, and that's the racing itself.
Yes.
So it was inside a stadium, so an enclosed stadium. It had a roof on and everything.
Yeah.
So it was more of a concert hall.
Yeah.
Massive room, like really, really big.
Well,
and as you can see, all the seating around the outside. Thanks, Neil. This just puts me off, the guy. When I read Neil's comments, it puts me off.
It's like art and
so you got all the stadium. Look, you can see how many people in the background. You can see them now in the background. And it was amazing. Like they had food on tap for you guys. Yeah. Everyone got fed. They made sure everyone got around. Yeah. So, like the level of this event, I think.
And you could, they actually, the price that you paid for it,
it was very reasonable. It wasn't like
laughable.
Hundreds at all.
It's laughable.
And I think the continental race events could really teach our boys a few things.
Yeah.
If we're going to talk about another race event, we could well talk about the WDC in Turkey.
Yes.
But that was later in the year, so we can't talk about that yet.
Not yet.
There's things in between.
We're going.
This one and that one. So that in the background, that was Carlos, and he was pretty good there. I don't want to say that he won or that he lost, but it was a good time.
Didn't win.
We had a good time by everybody, and I want to go again.
Oh yes, this year, next year we're gonna.
So the coming year, and I promised sponsor Husso.
Sponsor Husso. If you're watching,
if you're watching, like,
sponsor Husso.
Everyone now, this is it. Everyone can witness that I promised to bring you with us next year. When we go to Dortmund, because I personally think, we love the flying and the racing, but the rest of that show,
it's the environment,
is phenomenal.
The craziness. That
I want to take my little truck there. Yeah, I want to take my little truck. I'm going to put it in the close-up view. I love my little close-up view. Where's the small screen? There we go. So I'm going to take my little truck there with us, and you've got one of these. 1/35th scale, these ones, ever so tiny.
It's very nice.
And we're going to drive them over their courses, because they build little worlds in Dortmund.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I don't think the people watching have really the scope of how big it is. I mean, my video I tried to show a little bit, but even that.
I don't think your video even comes close, because it was there's so much more than just, like, here we go, look. I've messed up the transition now. Hang on.
No, it's good.
Is it going to happen?
Yeah, it's good.
There we go. So there you go, into model bow. And there's a lot of trains.
There's a lot of trains.
Let's just put that out there nice and early, that there's a lot of trains. There is two...
A lot.
At least two huge halls where the hair colour's very white, and they're all very slow and frail.
But even the trains look good. Look at this.
Phenomenal.
It's crazy, the level of quality that there is there.
It is. It's phenomenal. Like the details that they go to, when they're doing these trains. This is the top end, bro.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, one way or the other. There's no other way to look at it. But it's more for me than just the trains. Yeah, have a look at my little car, and I'm going to try and find you guys some trucks and stuff, because it's more than just the trains that I like there. Yeah, that whole video was about trains, but here we go. Here's one about trucks.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of everything there. Like
there's boats.
There's boats. There's trucks. There's drones. There's
flying RC. There's helicopters. That's where we saw the speeder pods.
Oh yeah.
The Star Wars ones, the pods. Yeah, that was at that same show. So if anyone wants to go to a half decent model show,
definitely Dortmund is.
This is the one you want to go to.
Even if you're not flying, like even if I wasn't flying, I would have had fun just to go and
for
play
sure.
With toys and this.
But just to see like these massive trucks that they've got going on.
And this is like, again, you can't really see the scope because this is like an enormous hole where people
it's huge.
Are.
Yeah. This
people
is
are
the
actually
middle.
Working.
This is the middle of a huge hall, isn't it? Like they've just taken the middle bit, and at one end they're deconstructing, and at the other end they're constructing.
They're constructing things like this is 2 cars. There's like hundreds,
and they're all this scale, like really massive. Yeah, they've got boats as well. Did you remember the boats, those fancy boats that we saw?
Yeah. They even had like submarines.
Like little submarines, but there was those like fancy luxury yachts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, proper full-on RC, and you could have a look in the rooms and all that. It was just a wonderful
They just need FPV on it, that's it.
On a lot of them. I think that when we go this year, I think that we should go with some kind of FPV thing for trains. And we can just plonk it on there.
Yeah.
And to see a lot of their tracks, because they are quite awesome.
I would like it,
Yeah. So that was Dortmund.
Dortmund's
amazing.
Fun.
Go.
If you get the chance, go.
If you get the chance, yeah.
Really, there's no two ways of thinking about it.
No.
Just do it.
If you get the chance, that is where you want to go, really. Like, for a decent model show. But I suppose you're going to want to do 2 days. So go there, stay over for the weekend, that kind of stuff.
It's a nice town. Excellent. What was that Chinese restaurant we went? Like full.
That was all you could eat Chinese.
All you could eat.
That was.
It's right next to the airport as well.
It was very close to the airport. Yeah.
You can walk there.
Oh God, we had a lot of food there. We did have some interesting time. Was that the one, or was that Nordlingen when we went in that little tiny hotel with the crickety stairs that were like this?
That was Dortmund.
Was that Dortmund?
That was Dortmund.
That was Dortmund. So yes, that's when we found out that I snore.
You okay? Yeah, Rory,
we're all good.
Oh, good. Just having a live chat on how's the year been for RC.
We thought we'd talk about it. Let's talk about it. Talk about this stuff, right? So I want to just quickly talk about X-Class.
X-Class. It's a new thing this year.
I'm going to change the subject, but it did happen this year.
It did happen this year.
Well,
I guess it's been around for a while, but
your mate, what's his name?
Tony?
No, the other guy, the Australian guy. The one that we met in Germany. Yeah?
Whatever.
He was trying to do it back then.
Yes.
So, but it didn't happen then.
No.
And it only really happened last year. And I think that I think it might have legs.
You think so?
Like, imagine for a micro person like me, micro mental. Yeah?
We're going to talk about World DC, don't worry.
We will, we're getting to WDC, don't worry, Gutschlu. Yeah? But I think X-Class has got legs.
You think so?
I think it has. As a spectator, but as an oval, as a very simple track, or maybe like a Daytona triangle oval.
I don't know.
You with me? Because people can follow it, bros, and it sounds nice. And those props, when they go round and they make that noise, you get excited.
You know that you can do this noise in small drones?
Not
you
really.
Can? Yeah, you can.
No, they get a bit screamy.
No.
They get a little bit like that.
No.
Yeah?
No.
But anyway, the X-Class thing, the X-Class world is coming.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And
is it?
I think so, and I think we're going to start seeing
to build one.
fairings and stuff, where you're going to get the advertisers and the sponsors and all of that, and we'll start seeing, more than just electronics.
Okay.
You with me? On the body. Like, do you remember there was some drag racers a couple of years ago that had a very nice sleek body, plus style?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to out of X-Class. Do you think that's going to happen? Because if it don't, I'm just going to get vexed.
I don't know. I'm a bit of two ways about this whole X-Class thing. Because they say it's like, oh, it's the future. All the spectators, now it's a spectator sport because spectators can come and watch.
I don't think it's going to overtake what we do now. No.
It's a completely different thing.
Separate something.
But is it really safe for the spectators to go around and look at the...
You would have to have spectators in cage and stuff. You know, you would have to have them all up this end and stuff like that.
Then they won't be able to see.
But if you've... They will. Of course they will.
You're locked in a little cage.
No. I
look at the drone. Oh, shit.
I did say an oval. Like you would struggle to do any kind of complicated course.
Why?
Anyway, because you wouldn't be able to turn the mass. I feel.
I disagree. If this is gonna go big, it has to be something like pod racing. You know, huge tracks, huge like in the
that's what I'm saying. Huge,
in the mountain,
like really big,
but not oval, not like. It's like if you turn at the mountain there, and then you go down underneath the waterfall.
Fine, let's qualify. If we was in our field, you would only be able to do an oval. With X. You couldn't do a switchy, churny track.
But that's
with X-Class.
Wrong. Don't do those
I
tracks.
agree with you. I would rather have all my spectators up on the hill somewhere, looking down on 2-3 acres worth of land, and flying through that course. Yes. I would much rather do that. Is that going to happen?
No.
Is there anyone with the cojones to do that kind of a show?
Doubt it.
I don't know. Yeah. Güçlü, we love you, Güçlü. We're coming to you, Güçlü. We love you. Yeah? But yeah, I think that there might be room for it to survive, you know, this X-Class thing, and it may well be, you know, once in a while, or a very low number of pilots, you know, some kind of a series or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to go away. Is what I'm trying to get to. I think you're going to see more X-Class stuff. You're not convinced?
I don't know. I'm not convinced. I would have to... Like, right now, there was, 1 or 2 X-Class races in the US, and they looked like... Everyone was like, oh my god, it's so amazing!
It is, but it's not been...
But it's like, dude...
Moulded. It's not been moulded yet. It's not been... I'm with you on the whole pod racing, huge course kind of thing.
Why rush something and release it just to say, look, we're flying X-Class? You know?
Because you have to have the start.
Yeah, but why can't the start be good?
Because you haven't got enough pilots to make it
rushing it.
I don't want to have a go at them. I don't know.
I think it's rushed.
Alright, anyway. We still both feel that it's kind of got a place.
I think so, rushed. I think it's just rushed. Well, they could have done a better job in doing something like X-Class.
Interesting that you've talked about rushed.
Yeah.
Because that for me is a very nice little segue.
Okay.
Into the next little subject that I wanted to hit. Yeah?
Yes.
Brushless micros.
That wasn't rushed at all.
No! What is rushed is the 1S brushless micro.
Yes.
Like, in my mind, it's almost pointless. The 1S brushless micro.
Yes.
Yeah? Because I've got brushed 1S that are very, very close to that 1S brushless. But my 2S brushless is phenomenal.
Yeah. But it's I can see the reason why both of these products exist.
Okay.
Like when I'm
waiting. I'm waiting.
You're off screen.
Because I'm waiting. I'm waiting off screen.
So, I went on a little trip recently to Wales to fly.
Yeah.
And I had both of my brushed and brushless Tiny Whoop 1S.
Okay.
Not the 2S.
Not the 2S.
1S. And
So you had a brushed 1S and a brushless 1S.
Yes, the brushless 1S was amazing. I could do whatever I wanted with it.
I'm not saying it's not better. It's just not better enough. And that's what I mean by you're segueing me, because I feel like it was rushed.
Yes.
To give you that 1S, to give you that brushless in a micro.
Maybe.
It was rushed.
Yes, probably.
Yeah? Is where the segue was. If you like it. Yeah? Is that it was rushed?
I don't know, because no one heard anything about the UAV, which was the first. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't the first, but it was the most popular one that actually worked.
That really hit. Yeah, that actually worked as well, and that went all in one.
Yeah.
That's a big thing as well.
Yeah.
This whole trying to get ESCs tiny and then solder them.
Yeah, no,
it's just silly.
No, of course.
Yeah. So you might as well just go all in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like my UAV and US UAV, and
I've not got a big problem with my UAV. I'm just not. I'm not going to fly it, because where I'm going to fly that indoors, I'd rather fly like my Zero or the B Light, and where I'm going to fly the URV outdoors, I'd rather fly my Beta 65 or 75. There's so many other options. It's like a non-plus option for me.
I don't know.
I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else. You can tell me that I'm chatting rubbish if you want. Yeah, you can tell us your experiences. But for me, it's just a non-option.
Oh, is it? I think S-Class is cute, but tiny whoops.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to explode.
Micros will be massive. Like, they will be absolutely massive.
X-Class tiny whoop.
Yeah, I think we're going to lose the 250 even. You're going to lose your traditional. I think so. If they go to regulation. If they go to regulation, people are just going to want to walk away from it.
My 250 what? Oh, the 5-inch.
Yeah, that's still more. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People are just going to want to walk away. You ain't going to get as many uptake. And if you can do pretty much everything you can do with your 5-inch, with your little 75, why would you?
Yeah, probably.
Why would you? Yeah.
But at this point, I don't think you can.
We're half a step away from micro HD.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the HD part, isn't it?
Well, look, our little turtles are a little bit heavy for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do it.
Yeah, they work. Yeah.
Okay, it was just decasing, slightly smaller flight recording board.
Yeah.
And it will be. Yeah, make a fire pretend that they've got one, but it's probably 720 HD or something stupid like that.
720 HD.
You know, but it's coming. So when you get micro and HD, why are you taking out your big scary one? And that's the other thing. Your old 5-inch is scaring anybody around you that doesn't know what you're doing.
The what? Which one?
It scares them, the 5-inch.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? But your 75 kind of attracts people.
Kind of.
They're like, oh, well, it's just a little toy. Yeah,
well, but it looks a bit...
But they're not scared.
They're not immediately scared like a 5-inch, obviously. But I don't think they... I can't do the stuff that... I can't do the stuff that I want to do on a 75. Which is, like, get super close to people. Like the video that I did on, again, WDC, like kissing the whoop with people. If it was with a 75, amazing. I think it was really like, people would be like, oh okay.
Amazing.
And there was
you can't.
And there was actually like a bigger one. It wasn't a 75 because you were the only one that had them at the time. But it was a 2S though.
It was a 2S?
Yeah, it was a 2S.
I'm not sure.
It was.
Okay. Okay.
It's kissed by a rose or something. Not that one.
Anyway, go back to it. Yeah, we'll find it now for you, because that's like, what's he talking about? What's he on about? You had a 2S.
Yeah, they were both. All the videos were 2S.
So you're nicely segueing us into WDC then, are you?
No, not yet.
Are you trying to?
It
seems like you are.
Not Italian Whoop or Kiss from Mars. They're both the same.
You're trying to take me to.
So these are. This you can't see because I cut it, but it was a
Well, you did. You put Kiss Me on the front.
Yeah, on the front of the Tiny Whoop.
Now you're not going to put that on the front of your 5-inch, are you? You're not going to. Yeah.
But if this was a 75, I think I would have.
Good slur. He's there.
I think I would have worse It will be harder. Look, and he's like, come over, and then.
Do you understand? That for me is where the whole tiny world lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this, to answer the question of what is a tiny world.
Yeah.
This is what a tiny world.
Yeah, exactly. Like the fun,
this super close interaction. Yeah. There's no fear. Come and go on, give me a kiss. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is for me what a tiny world is. So it brings it into the ducks. Yeah. It brings it into the small size.
Yeah.
You know.
But I just don't know if the 75 is that. You know.
Yeah, I'd probably say that the 75, I wouldn't really want to put it in someone's face. But if it did get near someone's face, it wouldn't
like freak them out. Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
But then that still goes back to brushed or brushless in your face. Because even a 65 brushless in your face is not fun. It's not going to cut you, it's not going to lacerate you and all that. But it's not fun.
No, yeah.
Whereas a tiny brushed, you don't even notice it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like this.
But I think the 1S is very similar, just more powerful than the regular brushed.
Yes, 1S brushless is.
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is. It's more aggressive.
But I just like to fly them more.
I think what it is the brushless will give you that. You know when you're diving and you're trying to pull out.
Yeah.
That spool up time in brushless is minimal.
Yeah.
Whereas in brushed, it takes a while, and that's what, especially if you've got faster motors.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where people fail, or they realise it's failing.
But not just that. It's like when you're just punching out. I don't think the brushed has that.
No.
That capacity.
It's the spool up. It's that. How fast it can get to that speed.
But it, like a zero, to go into like small places and do like crazy things, that's the best.
Exactly. It is very horses for courses. This is why people say to me, you know, what should I get?
Yeah, what's the best one?
What do you want to do with it? It's impossible.
That's always the answer. Like, what's the best one? What's the best one? There's no best one. There's best one for
what you're doing.
What are you trying to do?
Like if you're trying to do trees, one of Jesse's favourite things is going into the canopy.
Yeah.
You really want a TWR, tiny wood, proper,
or even tool. The what's it called? The
what, B?
No. The Zero.
One of them.
Zero. Yeah.
I find the Zero is very resilient, but I think the tiny wood has more resolution when you're trying to go in that little bit of space. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, we're going to transition back to this one. But do you understand what I'm trying to get to?
Yeah.
See, I think the tiny wood's a bit more flyable in that situation. Yeah, but it can't do flips. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a lot that it can't do.
Yeah.
So there's always.
There's a plus and a minus for everything. Yes.
Plus and a minus, which is interesting. A plus and a minus is: do we want? I'm segueing again.
Yeah.
Is do we want GPS on a micro?
But before that, we still haven't talked about. It was like the release. I think that's what you meant with Rush. Like the release.
Yeah. Well, okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
the release 65, of the 1S,
the UAV 65, and then instantly you've had your 2S.
Yes.
Yeah, because we all know it was supposed to be 2S in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, that's part of that Rush thing that I'm trying to get across. What was the point?
On creating 1S and then
you
just
got it out, got a few sales in for the first for a month or so.
Yeah.
And by the end of the month, we've already moved on to 2S. Do you know? It's a bit hurtful.
I don't know if I still haven't decided yet for myself if having a 1S is better or having 2S is better.
It depends.
For what I do.
It's a depends, bro. I mean, it's a depends because what are you going to use it for? Yeah? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it's a depends. Yeah? It depends on what you're doing and where you're doing it. Yeah? You know, like here. So, in our little side screen here, this was earlier in the year. This was how we first found it, if you remember.
Yeah, it's a good place. Very dusty. I couldn't.
It was quite dusty.
There as much as I wanted.
No, I appreciate that. It wasn't that brilliant for you because it was quite dirty.
Yeah.
Because it was at the end of the day an abandoned building and a squat.
Yeah.
But this, I would want to probably take my 2S.
Really?
I probably would do. Yeah. I absolutely loved it in 1S, and I reckon you guys loved it more because you can fly faster than I can. But I reckon you could do this even faster in 2S. Do you think that's going to be too hard?
I think it'll be too hard. There's a few straights, but majority is about the precision of hitting the right things on the right spots.
Well, this is very early. This is still
I know.
test stage,
this course we're just like mucking about, but there's some courses that you did that were really good, but I doubt that 2S would be very hard on that.
Well, by the time it got to like this video, yeah, it was a lot more refined, let's say. Yeah.
Yes, this is much better.
And I quite like that.
You love the tunnel, don't you?
I do. Let's put the sun on. Play the sun. Yeah. I actually loved that tunnel. So, like for me, one of my favourite parts is the entry into Toxic and the big sweep out of Toxic. That's just the green room at the top.
If Tristan is watching, he's probably like...
Tristan loves that one too. Yeah.
Hey, Sam.
Hi, Jem Burke.
Jem.
Nabef. So that was it. Did you see it just then?
Yeah.
So that whole tunnel. When I was designing this, I was stood at the top thinking, how am I going to get you in the other room? And the straight line is to the staircase.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, I want to get you over there, but I don't want to let you free flow.
Yeah.
On your way there.
Yeah.
Which is where I come up with the barrier tape to make the sky tunnel. You know, but that. It just made it so exciting because booting it down that sky tunnel.
Yeah, like look, like
and
when it goes.
That's it. You're booting it down, and then you've got so much speed on as you go into this room. You pretty much just want to drift in that room, like you're just slipping through the room. Yeah, like you're not even flying it. You're just like in and out.
It's really good.
I loved it. I utterly loved it. Utterly loved it.
Well, we need HD for this.
Yes, well, it will look even more grungy, you know, and so that's not an easy one.
But I cut you off before. You're talking about GPS for whoops.
Oh yes, so I was well impressed with. I've got to say this. I have to. I was well impressed. Like this video here from Craig Films. Yeah. I was well impressed with your GPS whoop. Like
with a 75.
I
think next year will be better.
I remember when you come here. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get that video up for you. All right. But when he came, I was stunned. I've got to say that he just flew off over the park. Yeah. And I was like, oh, you've lost that now. That's gone, mate. Yeah. And then when I'm looking at the little screen, you'll see it in the video when I get it up now. When I'm looking at the little screen, it just went junk. No whiffy waffy, just went junk straight home. And that was like, oh wow, you are gonna GPS me now.
There we go.
So this one here. So it's a fairly long video, and I'm gonna transition you now. I'll tell you what, we'll get you on the big screen. Yeah. And you'll see it. He's flying away. Flying away, and then all of a sudden that little arrow at the top,
100 meters,
that little thing there at the top, it just goes dunk. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on your video, but it's right up there at the top, and it just turns around.
Yeah, like when it gets to, I think it's 250.
About 250, yeah, I think you went 250 meters away.
It's about to turn now.
Yeah.
And the video was still alright.
Still clear video, and again, that's back to Fresnel.
And it's just, what?
And you see that? Look, bang! What happened there? Come home. Yeah. So, and it's because you got clear video because you are flying diagonally up away from yourself.
But still, you know, residential, close to residential area is.
Yeah, but if you can look on this, like on this bit here, it's actually a very clear line between you, so your Fresnel zone isn't affected.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we couldn't even see or
couldn't see a single thing. Didn't even know it was there. You could not tell where it was. Yeah, and here it comes, and he's taking it back.
Whoops.
He's taking it back, and he's bringing it into land now. There you go.
Yeah, it was insane that I was able to do this, and I think next year we've been talking to some people, right, at the show. Next year we
try
might
and do a long distance thing. You mean? Yes, I would be very interested in a long 1 kilometre.
Yes.
Or I'm not sure how you're going to get the thing back.
Nah, I think it'll come back.
Yeah, if we was to do, if you was to do it as a one-way event, would that be?
No, it has to come back.
It has to come back.
It has to come back.
Yeah.
Shall I spill the beans? Shall I spill the beans a little bit?
Oh, go on then. Oh, go on then.
I was chatting to Trappy, and challenging him for a whoop on. See who can get his whoop on furthest. So we'll see. I still need to talk to him again. I haven't spoken to him since. The weather's not been great here anyways.
I think if you do the Trappy challenge, it has to be a go and return.
It has to be go and return.
Because Trappy won't care.
He'll
just send it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? He'll just, he won't care. Oh, there's £100 trying there, just send it. Yeah?
It has to
to be a go and return kind of deal.
Otherwise, Trappy will win by default.
He'll
just send it.
He'll just send it, and you won't see it at all.
Literally send it.
So there was that. We haven't talked about WDC.
No.
We just barely scratched the surface.
A little bit.
I think WDC was phenomenal.
I think it was amazing. Like the whole.
Like as far as race events go.
Yes.
It was the best race event.
I mean, there were a lot of things that
lots
happened.
Of problems.
That
But the way the organisers hosted.
Yes.
The way what they did for you.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think they went above and well beyond.
Oh yes, like
Like
I remember, like everyone would be just willing to help.
I am so. I'm going to use that word, that privileged word. Like
privileged. You're privileged.
Yeah, because of like the position.
Yeah, definitely.
And we actually went. What they did in the position they was. This was their first ever event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did amazingly. Yeah.
They pulled so many countries in. They flew. All organised this.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like it's not just turn up when you're ready.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They organised this. They put you all in that place, in that beautiful. I want to say like a country retreat or something.
Like a country resort. Really.
Yeah, it was. It was a beachside resort. In that beautiful place. They put us up in a beautiful hotel. Like no little punch on down the back street. Yeah, it was beautiful, utterly beautiful. And when you went to the show, the magnitude of the show as well. Yeah, the magnitude of the show, but what they put into it, what they put into with the gating and with the live streaming that they try to do, and the one big tent and all of that, they did so much. It was definitely a course that I've never seen done before. Like the gates were just. It was like a proper race course. It's not like we do here. Those tiny little gates that a quad can go through. Maybe like the size of the gates and the course. I really enjoyed it, and it made it for speeds. Like it was a speed run. It was a very fast course. It was a very fast track. I don't know who we've got that will show you a decent video of it, but let's just try and find the first one that's on the list. I think. Who's this? Look at what a great place to start it. So I'm going to start you off about here somewhere, and this was the Turkish stars. Yes. What you can see on the screen now. That's the thing. Like we were racing, and we had. Oh yeah, on a flight line. We had like fighter pilots, like actual flight line, like right next to you. It was helicopters insane. That were doing the dancing. Yeah. And on this video, that's the Turkish stars, and then here is the world's favourite pilot. I love that scene. That's such a great scene. So this is back to the course. Yeah. So quite rough ground because it was on, quite solid tarmac. It wasn't even quite finished tarmac. but they've done really well to get such a big course up. Look at it.
I really enjoyed it.
And I like the bit near the
simple.
end. There's a dive gate and then the containers
Yes.
that I really liked. I thought, oh yeah, that was challenge.
A lot of people.
had problems there. This
the
dive
dive,
gate and then straight through this.
And then back in.
And then you're back out again. And I think they did phenomenal for their first ever event.
Yeah.
They did more than most, I'll be honest with you, bro. So I'm looking forward to going back again.
Oh, definitely, yes.
Yeah.
Next year, I think they already started announcing that next year.
This is it, yeah. We're very, very pleased to be on that list again. So next year there will be another WDC.
Excellent.
I'm guessing around the same time again. Yeah.
September, I think.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah. So late October, September, something like that. But there he was, second place for that run. Yeah.
And amazing pilots there as well.
Well, we actually did have the world's top pilots, and I tell you what, let's just touch on something then.
Yeah.
Min Chan Kim,
the robot.
He is phenomenal. But at 2 events recently, I've seen him at WDC. They went there. The first opportunity they got, they mapped out that track and put it in the simulator.
Oh yeah.
And Min Chan Kim did not stop playing. Like, all the time, all you lot all running around, chatting.
We're just having fun.
He was constantly on that track, on that thing.
But he did the
it's
same. A profession for him.
Well, there you go. Well, this is it, because he's being sponsored. They're in a training camp. They're actually taking it serious. Yeah. So he kind of deserves to win, doesn't he?
Definitely, yeah.
You know, because they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm wondering, this whole controversial, is it? This whole thing about, do we release tracks early or not? Do we allow people to... I'm very much into just letting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would let it out and put it in a sim and give it to you before you turn up.
So pilots can be the best that they can be.
That's how I would.
If they want to.
That's exactly.
And if they don't want to, well, you're probably not going to win.
This whole keep it secret until the day of the race, I think it's just pointless.
Yeah.
I don't really get it. I don't get how that helps anybody. Yeah?
It's like a surprise, and then someone brings a laptop with them, maps the whole track anyways.
Maps the whole track, exactly.
And they get the advantage.
So this advantage that you're taking away by not telling us the track,
you're going to get it when you get there.
It's gone 5 minutes after with a little bit of ingenuity.
Yeah.
So, as far as I'm concerned, that's all stupid.
Yeah, I would release tracks.
I would just release tracks, and if I get myself back into gear again and fancy doing another race event, trust me, I will let the track out really early.
I think maybe it's like people think, if we don't release the tracks, maybe the better guys are not going to be as fast, but that's not going to happen.
They're still going to be as fast.
That's not going to happen.
It's stupid. So 17th to the 22nd of September.
There we go.
I'm hearing, what's this, Joe? What? A send it straight up until you fail safe competition.
Oh.
What's that about?
I've seen this from, I think it was Jesse.
Yeah, he says Jesse. But, what?
Yes. So, what I heard is, in some events this year, they had tiny whoops, and the objective was to, just send it up as far as it can go until it fail safes, and then when it fail safes, you try to bring it down line of sight. Yeah, I don't know. It was very, very weird, and a few people lost their whoops, obviously.
Obviously, that's not a game I'm playing.
So
I'm not going to play that game.
I think Jesse said we want to do it again, but instead of bring stuff without any cameras, basically, and with a little lamp on it. But I don't understand, what's the... I don't want to play this game as well, by the way.
I don't fancy that game. I'm not sure.
But I don't understand this. Is it look, I'm more man than you. I can
hold
go
my
higher.
Foot a lot longer than you.
I don't
what's
know.
that?
I don't know.
Okay, so 17th to the 22nd of September, we are looking forward to going back to Turkey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah? because we really enjoyed it. We
people enjoyed this too as well.
I think so. I think people had a great time. Me.
The most viewed video on.
Do you think it's your most viewed one?
Turkey.
Definitely that one. Oh, that move has been. That's on everybody's video. Yeah, because people couldn't do that themselves. You know, but I just want to go back to Turkey. I just want to go back and have the same joy, fun, dude. That they put us on a boat.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Like just to say sorry. That all this.
Sorry that we got delayed.
Sorry, we had this little delay.
And it wasn't even our fault.
It wasn't our fault.
But let's get you guys on a boat.
They put us on a boat. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like that's hosting, bro. That's your proper hosting. So the Turks do it properly.
Definitely. Yeah, it was.
They really do.
I was very surprised, and there was like delays and stuff, but that it's the real world. People expect us.
I've seen race events with delays and not even a sorry. Yeah, I've seen race events with delays and what do you expect, mate? Yeah.
I think people sometimes expect too much, and organization, I think, for this event did everything they could, and they did the best they could, right?
They really did very, very well.
I enjoyed it. I loved being there. I loved
all
having
the people
fun
there,
with all the people, even like the people in the event. Kept grabbing me for pictures.
The other thing as well was like there was so many people at that show.
Yes.
There's like 100,000 a day or something. And
insane.
We, because we had all of our gear on, we were like really special. We was like movie stars or something. And people were like, you couldn't walk around without people. It was great. It was phenomenal. I really loved it. I think that's enough about WDC until we go back.
Oh.
Yeah? Why? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about...
No, I wish I was there already.
But this is all part and parcel of the thing. Like, look, in January we're going to the Invitational, yeah?
Yes.
And then I think it's April we're going to go to Dortmund.
Yes.
Then we're going to go somewhere else. This is all...
Part of the year.
This
for next year's video.
Yeah, well, you need to have all of these awesome places.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're going one after the other, and that's all part of what we are. This community and this FPV life.
Yeah, meeting with people. For me, sometimes it's more important for me to go and have fun with all these people than to fly.
Well,
to race.
That is clearly it is for me because I don't race.
Even though if there was a prize, an award for who flew the most, I think I would have got it.
You did fly the most because you managed to fly all the time that everyone else.
Everyone was like, So one person actually came to me saying, "You have to stop. You're having too much fun.
You're upsetting everybody else."
Upsetting everyone else. Well, he was joking, obviously. But,
no, of course he was. But so to explain to the people at home,
I had the most fun.
The president of Turkey turned up to the festival.
Yeah.
And obviously all the drones were downed.
No.
So for ages, no one was flying, no one was doing anything. But
not all drones.
Because Carlos had a tiny whoop. He was able to keep it in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go on from there. Hang on, look. Kuchlu says you and Husso have already registered.
Yes.
You're already in.
We're
Sponsor Husso's in.
Sponsor Husso.
Sponsor Husso's in. Yeah. And that was quite funny when you was bugging Trappy.
Huh?
When you was bugging Trappy with the Sponsor Husso stuff. That was so funny.
Poor Trappy.
Yeah.
Trappy, if you're watching.
He got to the end. He was just like, look, I've had enough now.
Big love, Trappy.
Big love. You love Trappy. Sponsor Trappy.
Sponsor Husso.
Sponsor Husso. No.
Trappy. I sponsor Trappy.
You sponsor Trappy?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people sponsor him. He gets a lot of sponsorship, that guy. He's sponsored all over the place. But, okay. What are we talking about next?
Yes.
What should we talk about next? I've got tiny trucks on my list, but I've already shown you my tiny truck.
You can show it again.
Shall I show you my tiny truck?
Yes.
Oh, this one here. Yeah.
It's lovely.
That's the tiny truck. And
what people maybe don't...
That's a metal chassis, look.
What people don't realize is that this... You see the little camera inside?
It's hobby grade.
It's so nice to race these cars. Not to race, not racing. I call it like a table crawler.
They're crawlers.
Yeah.
They're not
but for the table.
Look, the point of these is how to take it to make it look real as it climbs over a rock or as it drops off the rock. Yeah? How to get that action. And they are fully hobby grade. You do every one of these turnbuckles.
Yes.
Yeah?
I know.
You build the whole thing.
It's
it's
a lot of hours, like 3-4 hours to build the whole thing.
I think it took me 2 days actually.
2 days.
Not like days, but like 2 sessions.
Yeah. 2 whole days.
I had to do it in a couple of sessions, but there is a lot. So if we're going to talk about this, actually, can we just quickly mention this? Because this is not normal. This is not normal. I'm going to place it just here. Look at that lovely bit of scale. Can you see it in scale? Right next to it. And what does that do? This is a charger. And this was made for me by my good buddy, the Carlito. Yeah. So this is a 2S charger there. And it's all built inside. So my dodgy fingers can't get into it. And a little USB lead on this end. I love it. Utterly love it. And that's a little charger for me truck. Let's get it in.
And what I've done is I put the, I don't have it here with me, but I put the LiPo inside. It's eternally there, and I just cut a little hole here for the other end for this to connect here. So when I want to charge the car, I actually take this and then I
just plug it in the side.
Plug it in the side, and then you can see the little. You can't see, but there's a little.
There's a little LED in it.
A little LED here that starts like flashing when it's charging.
I love it.
I like my. I made one for me as well.
Yeah, your one's a little bit wider, isn't it? And yours has got a battery in yours.
Mine has a battery inside.
Yeah.
Although now it's working better, but I'm using a different charger.
Okay, but I still love it. I still utterly love it. Like that's the way to have a charger for a truck. Do you know what I mean? Like if you've got a charger, you might as well just make it look nice.
Yeah. It's not like it's something that you just plug in into.
Yeah, but it's a little bit of character, bros. Like,
yeah.
You know, if you're a manufacturer and you're going to make a 2S charger that's dedicated to...
Yeah, you could easily make this in plastic.
You could easily make it. It's just the...
Like this is die-cast. This is horrible to work in.
There's loads of problems.
If it was
plastic, everything.
Yeah. If it was plastic, it would be...
And lighter.
So much better.
It would be so much better.
And then you can spray paint it or
it's such a great little
and
product.
And it's one mold, right? One mold and it's done. Then you can sell how many you want.
Yeah, I think once you get the one mould, they just keep banging them out. This looks a bit hard with the top bit, but the rest of it looks just fairly easy, bro. So I don't know. I just like the idea of the charger being a little petrol pump for a toy truck.
For a toy truck, yeah.
Yeah.
And these are so cool. I have one in my table, and sometimes I'm bored. I just go. I literally go from one side to the table to the other side. Just put like stuff, like pencils and stuff.
Oh yeah,
and you go in FPV as well.
Yeah.
And we had that. We had.
We actually have.
That video.
We probably have. Let's see if we can pull up this video in our special OSB screen thingy-majiggy. Yeah. Where we drove across the garage. I think it's this one here.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah. Let's see. Video in a big screen. There we go. And that is us.
It was so fun.
Oh, it was great fun. So the top two there you can see are the FPV views. And then you've got the outside view.
You can show with the mouse here. They'll be able to
see the mouse. So this is me. And look, you can see left and right as well. So we did have them on servos, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, you can look left, right. You can see I'm looking left. Oh, you're looking left as well. And I'm flashing the lights, and you can see like on your...
Totally see the lights flashing in the wing mirror. Like, it's just phenomenal. And you just drive across.
Yeah, it's so... I had so much fun with this. It's like...
It is a proper...
You're a little kid. It's just like driving inside a tiny little car, and you're like, we're near the edge. We're gonna fall off. We're gonna fall off.
That's for me. That for me, I think, is what makes it special. The line of sight of it is very good.
Yes.
Yeah, the line of sight is really good, right? But when I was driving it inside the car,
it was different. It's completely different.
Just wonderful, bro.
Yeah.
Like
especially seeing another car in front of you. That just makes it like, oh my god, there's another person there, another
totally. Like, I think at this point in the video, I was actually saying to you, because I could see what you was going wrong, and you could
exactly.
And I'm saying, no, you want to go to the left.
If you look at mine is on the bottom. My view is a bit.
Like Carlos's view down
good.
here is all look up at the sky. So I could see where he was going, and I could see how he was hitting the wrong space.
A bit left, a bit right, and we didn't cheat in any of this. We were we had our goggles and we did the whole thing in one go.
That was all FPV. It was wonderful. It was just that was the game.
And you were like, "Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in something. Oh, it's the wrench."
I love these Orlando hunters, and to be honest, that's probably the only reason why I even stock them in the shop. It's just because I love them. I want it for myself. You know, at the end of the day, so you know, like a true junkie, you buy it in, you sell off a bit, you keep one. Yeah, that's how it works, isn't it? Yeah.
So, oh my God, I just like watching at your screen and seeing me.
Watching you falling off the edge.
You were like, careful!
It's half the fun.
You're gonna fall off.
Telling you that
pretty sure this is the way.
But like from in the FPV view, seeing you going wrong was half the fun.
And I was like, oh, I'm stuck.
And at this point, when I was trying to bang you off these tiles, I was guessing half of what I was doing. I was like, all right, hang on.
All of a sudden, I just see like a tire go up in my windscreen.
Oh, it's just fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Like, look, you're proper beach there.
Yeah.
You're proper beach, and I've got to turn around in FPV, which is very difficult. You can't
I'm like,
see.
Careful, don't go too much left. Don't
go off it. Don't go off that end.
Or don't get stuck as well.
There we go.
So and then all of a sudden, like, I start seeing, what the hell is
this big wheel come in front of me?
And then I'm like, oh yeah, I think I'm unstuck now. And you just rammed me once more.
I actually want to get to the point where, you know, I want a really little winch.
A winch? Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, I know a guy, and he's got a Land Rover, yeah?
Yeah.
And what he does with his Land Rover is he goes and gets stuck.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he does. He drives out, he finds a bit of countryside, yeah?
Stuck.
And he just wants to get stuck. That's what he's after. He just wants to get in a position that he can't drive out of.
Yeah.
And he has to get his winch out. Yeah, like, he has to.
That's what. I'm stuck.
No, I'm out of this gas. I'm in this ditch. It was no good. I got out. I just drove out. No, it's no good. He needs a ditch that he can get stuck in. You know, it's an interesting game.
You know one thing though. Not too long ago, because this was like mid-year, I think, or later towards the end of the year. Not too long ago, I saw there's a game. A PC game where people connect to it's not a truck, it's like a
vehicle or something.
An RC vehicle.
Yeah.
And they play in FPV. So like they're playing in the real world.
Like tank game.
Yeah, a tank.
Okay.
But they're playing in the real world with the fabricated houses and stuff like that.
That would be interesting.
But they're not there. You're at home, you're just playing on your computer.
Oh, they're online.
They're online, playing in an actual... So there's a physical thing on the real world, somewhere in... I think it's in Russia.
That's really interesting.
Yes.
That is really, really interesting.
So it might be...
That's
imagine
not a bad
something
idea.
like this.
I quite like that idea.
Imagine something like this.
What do you think of that idea?
Something like that for these type of cars. That you just put this tiny little car on your garden, and you go like, meh, and then you have to pay credits to charge it and stuff like that.
I like it. There's an idea forming. Yeah.
This already exists, but...
Oh, look, Thomas says that's in Russia. They've
Russia.
got a model all made up, the trucks, all remote access.
Exactly, yeah.
Ah, okay. And Gel, the RSSI-based Iris door gate.
Yes.
What do you think he's talking about? Is that on the list?
That's on the list.
Is it on the list?
That's the next thing, actually.
It's on the list. I don't know if we've got a video of that working.
We do, yeah.
I have it. You got one. You got your video working, but that's of your one, not of this one here, is it?
No, it's this one.
Is it this one here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
part of it.
It's winter here in England, and I just didn't want to open the door anymore. So so what I did was I decided to make a gate, basically, and it wasn't really a gate. There you go. It was an entrance. Yeah.
And let Hus explain it.
Alright, so let's rewind this video a bit, and I'm going to let Hussein explain it. I'll just shut up.
Going through it.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how cool it would be for an iris gate.
Yeah.
To open and close what's going through it.
Yes.
Done some research. We found the iris gate. We ended up laser cutting it. Used Carlos's magical code for his captured a flag, and he done his magic and tweaked it. Ended up using a servo, finding a sweet spot for the RSSI signal.
That's the servo there. This one, that turns the cartwheel.
Hello, Internet.
And the rest is up there.
So as soon as a receiver detects your FPV signal, it should open up straight away.
There you go.
And it goes after 5 seconds.
And it's any FPV signal, basically. So if you want to come and see inside of Jim's garage, all you need is a tiny whoop now.
I'll tell you what, actually.
Come anytime.
This was actually done because in the winter it's very cold in here.
That's it.
This garage door's always closed.
Yes, not open.
So whenever we want to have a fly, we open that door, let in all the cold, all the heat goes out, and then that's it. We put the whoop down and have a fly.
Yes.
And this was so all the doors are closed, you can take off, go out the door, it closes, and it stays warm here in the winter. That's what it was for.
That's what it was for. Alright, so that's what it was, and here is Carlos showing you actually how it works on the inside. Yeah, so this is the inside bit. It's got a lot of friction, got a few problems.
Yeah.
But
we still haven't managed to.
Still haven't managed to make it work properly.
Not yet.
It's got friction issues.
Yeah.
It's got friction issues. But yeah, that was great fun.
Maybe with foam.
I've actually tried to cut it in the flight test foam. It's even more grippy.
Is it?
So maybe some washers or something. I'll have to work something out. But yeah, that was a really good, fun toy for a little while. Yeah. But I want to progress that, and I want to put it on. Let's see if we can screw it up. You can see that yellow thing up there. This thing here, this one. Yeah, that thing there. Yes. I want to put one on either end of that.
On either?
Yeah.
On both sides? On
either end. So I want it so that it will open, you'll fly in, it will close, and it'll be pitch black inside. And so for me, it is that, you know, you've gone into something, like it's really covered you. You're immersed in immersion. Yeah? And then when it opens, it'll be like, bah, 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 you know, like the light at the other end of the tunnel kind of thing.
How do you...
I like it. I like the idea.
How do you... If it gets stuck inside, what do you do?
We're going to have a special button that opens them,
both of them.
And then you'll be able, if you have to, reach in and pull it out. Yeah?
It's an idea.
Asking silly questions. What's he up to? Yeah?
It's an idea.
It's an idea, he says to me. It's an idea. It could work, yeah? But what? How many times have you hit my... I'm on 14, Tom. Yeah, I'm on 14.
Oh, wow.
Alright, and I'm still not impressed, but I do, you know, I've still got a lot of love for you, bruvs. But 14. Yeah? So, let's turn that guy down. I'm going to just set up this video for you, because Tom sent me a link to what you were talking about a minute ago, with the FPV online, as it were, so people online.
The first time that I watched this, I thought this was the game. I thought this was a game.
So hang on, this is all model. Someone's made the model world.
Yes. I thought this was a game, but this is actually like
really
real life. I thought, wow, the graphics look a bit like weird and stuff, like, but this is actually real life.
I'm going to have to give you guys this on a big screen, because that's like, wow, look at that.
And you can, so you have a couple of mechanisms on the tank.
How awesome is that? So that's an RC world that they've made.
Yeah.
Dystopian world. Wow.
And you have like, you know, how much So depending on how much you pay, that's
how much time you get with that tank or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just access. So that tank must have some kind of Wi-Fi connector. Maybe a DAS Micro or a Robo Remo.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They have like all the controls and stuff. It's very ingenious on how they managed to do all of this.
That really is. And I'm guessing you're going to find other people at some point?
Yeah, that's another person. That's another human playing there. And you can see the right there was the size of the scale of the models.
Wow. That's quite interesting.
And then you can go like inside of all the...
you can go in every building and... Are you shooting anyone or just exploring?
Not yet. No, right now I think you have to collect some stuff inside to get a little bit more time.
Physically collect it? Or
No, it's IR. I don't know if it's IR or see that red thing
red
there?
light.
Yeah.
When you look at it,
when you look at it, you like shoot and then you capture it. See?
So there is a little bit of software involved on that FPV overlay. Well,
this is just the overlay that the person is getting. So the FPV. See, you collect it.
So there is another bit of software between you and the tank.
Imagine that you just want to crawl with these cars somewhere. How amazing would that be? If you had just a pace, you connect and you race them.
That's very interesting.
And then the cars, when they're not being used...
But this isn't graphics, is it? I'm not looking at...
No, this is real.
That's a physical wall.
And this is inside of a building as well.
And that is his lighting it up on his tank.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's very, very, very cool.
You
can't see anything because he's inside of the model structure.
Tom says he thinks it's a scale model of Chernobyl, the area.
Yeah, it is.
But that's just blown me now.
But this is not like it's nighttime or anything. It's just inside of a building.
Just because he's indoors.
Yeah. And you can see like the light is actual light. So when he goes outside, he's in the outside.
How big do you think this whole space is?
Big.
Like that's a painted wall there.
Yeah. There's another thing.
That is very, very impressive, I have to say.
And the cars, like if you get stuck or tilted, they have like arms to push you out of the way as well.
What, on their own?
Yeah.
Got auto rollover or whatever.
Yeah. No, it has like a giant lever on the top that you can like wave to the other players or something. It's very, very interesting on something that you can do with RC over a computer because you're just at home. So you can cash them in for more energy.
That's impressive. I'm very impressed. Sorry, we went quiet there. My mouth was open. Just well impressed with what I'm looking at. Like, what a wonderful little space. Look at it. That's a real world. It looks a little bit grungy.
Yeah.
And they've made it look grungy. Like.
Yeah.
Wow. I like it a lot.
But the quality of like they have like the Ferris wheel there somewhere as well.
The builds of what they've done, like all that dirt looks great.
Fast forward a little bit so you can see like a little bit. Oh, there you go.
That was the Ferris wheel just then, wasn't it? Oh, we've got to watch the advert. I don't want you to watch the advert. Look at me. Look at me instead. Yeah.
Skip ad.
Now we're skipping the advert. Now you can look at it. Yeah.
Go back a little bit because I think there was. There we go.
Look, there's a little Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Wow, that is impressive, bro. It's like at the end of the day. And is that the map? Is that a real map, you think?
Yeah.
And so he's in the corner then.
Yeah.
Actually, that shows you how big that whole place was.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got to say, that's impressive.
So maybe next year we can
go to Russia.
We can go to Russia. No, but they can be. Imagine this with Jeeps. How cool this would be.
It would be very cool.
Anyways.
Very cool. Sorry, I got well distracted then, didn't I? Hey? I liked it. No, I'm very impressed with that. I've got to say, that was phenomenal. Don't you think? What they're doing.
So we were talking about the Irish gate, but speaking of gates.
Speaking of gates.
You also have your new gates.
I have. I've got new gates.
Finally.
Yes, I've been waiting a while for my gates. Let me have a look. No, I don't think. Is that the gate? That's the bag. Yeah. I don't know if that's the one. That's the pylon.
Pylon?
Do you want to talk about pylons or gates?
Yeah.
Let's talk about pylons for a second then, because it's in my hand. It's in my hand. And the problem with the pylon is the stand. Yeah, and just getting the poles here. So I've always wanted a pylon. I love pylons because I don't like flags. I'm not a flag. Yeah.
You prefer pylons?
I much prefer pylons to flags.
I like them.
Yeah.
And they can stay by their own.
That is the issue. Is we need a stand. For the
stand is what I don't like.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why they can't stay by their own, because there are two of them.
Well, there's material.
One.
No, they won't stand. They won't stand.
No?
They won't stand.
Oh well, I tried.
And these are me gates. Now take them out of the bag, and you've got to be. Look at this. Look, you got to hold it really tight because they do spring out quite strongly.
When I bought a couple and I opened it up, I got a surprise.
They do spring out quite strongly. So I went for this. That's a little LED kit thing I found on eBay for a couple of quid. Oh, yeah. And you can put it in, turn it on, there you go, you can put it in a little pocket that's around the outside. Nice. Yeah. So it's quite thick, this material. It's hard to convey thickness on videos. Yeah. And I went for this, the contrastness. This is your ground plane. Yeah. And you've got the good contrast when you're,
I like this.
When you're flying through.
I like the stripes. It makes it, and my lipo is very.
But that's the nice baseline. It's the base.
It's very eye candy.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like them a lot. So
I did a review on these as well.
Gates. Finally got my own gates. We love gates.
About time.
About time. Yeah. And the pylons. And the pylons were going to be available once I've resolved the stand issue. Yeah. Because I don't like the stand that comes with it.
You can still you can still hold them somewhere.
Oh yeah, that's why I had a loop put on the top. But this is the stand.
I don't like the stand.
This is what was supplied. And I think everyone's going to agree with me that this is absolute pants.
Yeah.
Like, that is the stand.
And whenever you take them away from the stand, it all cracks out.
Oh, it all falls apart because they give you these stupid little poles.
You know what you could do?
Like this.
You know those RC antennas?
That's so rubbish. So rubbish.
You know those RC antennas, like from the old age?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could get something like that, no?
How's that going to help me?
Stick it in.
Oh, like a whip, like a big old whip antenna. How does that base again? What's at the bottom of the whip?
Don't know.
The feet is the issue.
You connected to something that's here already?
No, I've drawn some feet. I've sent it to my guy in China. So I'm not worried about that too much. But, you know, what I need...
You could possibly do something that, like a 3D printed thing that just attaches here and goes to the center, and then you just secure it there.
It's not far off that. Yeah, it's not far off that. It's the pole. That's the shipping on the poles is ridiculous.
The shipping on the pole.
I'm telling you, I'm stunned. They want 1,500 quid to ship the poles.
Really?
Yeah. That means I've got to put that price on every one of the items. It's not on. I can't do that. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. So we need another solution.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yes, gates and pylons. Gates and pylons, pylons and gates.
Are you taking some to Invitational?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think it'll look good.
Yeah, and we've got these pylons upside down as well. So you can have stalactite, stalagmite style. I've had them printed upside down in reverse. So there is a set that's that way up, yeah.
Not this one.
Not that one. Clearly not that one. But yeah, so they're
kind of like not really.
Well, way better than that. Like that, yeah. So they'll be upside down, you see.
Stalagmite.
Yeah.
Very good.
I tried inflatable, Chris, but it's not going to happen, mate. It's even more cost.
Yeah.
Even more cost.
For something so tiny, it's going to be...
Oh, it was crazy. I started there, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. What else has recently happened?
That was...
That is it? I think that's it.
That was all the things that I can remember. Well, there was the Gatwick drone, but I don't really want to talk about that. It's like...
it wasn't even a drone. The Gatwick farce. What about... Did we talk about Woofball?
Woofball, no.
We didn't talk about Woof. We talked about Woovers, didn't we? We didn't actually talk about Woofball.
A little bit. Just
like the Woofball. Like, well, no, because the Woof ball itself, the game and the ball is quite interesting. Yeah, so now I've got a little video of, again, it's Carlos's video. I'm using all your videos here today. Yeah. So have a look at Carlos. There he goes. He's holding the ball, and this is the Woof ball, that thing there, and it hovers. Yeah, and that really makes it a fun game.
And I thought, like, in the beginning, I thought, like, oh, is this...
What's that?
Is this really going to work? I don't know if it's going to work or not. But why not just use a ball? And even people in my video, like, when I posted this, people, oh, my God.
Why don't you just use a ball? But no.
Yeah. When you play with this, you understand why you don't use the ball. Because it's so... You can see that. The ball went to the goal, and it was like, oh, my God, it's going to be goal.
Decided not to.
And then someone just pushes out of the way, or it makes this game,
I think, it gives
a lot more intense.
Yeah, I like the
a lot more intense,
alive nature of the actual ball itself.
And you can still like you can push it to where you want it.
If you
it's
push
just not
it,
easy.
But if you tap it, it goes off, and then when it catches, it goes off in a new direction. You know.
And it was so much fun.
I like the Woof ball. Yeah, I think that there's
just everyone piling up.
Oh, that's why I want to put that on a tabletop. Like, can you imagine that on your dining room table with tiny little Woofers
upside down? I remember they didn't have any voice.
Yeah, you did lose your voice that day, didn't you?
The whole day, the whole week.
You did lose your voice that day. So tiny Woofers and little balls and things aside.
Little balls.
Yeah, or lack of balls, because we didn't actually have a ball. Things aside, I've got something else I want to mention.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Chris.
Chris?
I want to talk about Chris. So Chris Atkins.
Yes. Oh,
Chris
yes.
Atkins, I want to talk about Chris. And I've got to go all the way over here. Yeah. We'll go over here, grab a handful of this stuff that's in here.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna clear the...
Yeah. I want to talk about Chris.
Review camera.
Look, let's go to close-up cam. Close-up cam.
Beautiful.
Have a look at that jobby. Yeah. So that is a very nice green.
I'm very impressed with the canopies that Chris is bringing out.
Yeah, his styles and his designs are very nice. His paintwork is very nice.
You better show the other one as well.
I'm just looking, but I don't have...
You don't have?
I've got the gold ones, but I don't have them to hand.
No. That's not the one I mean.
Yeah. I'm just going to go over here.
That's not the one I mean.
And let's see. Hang on. Oh, where has it been put?
It's gone.
It's gone.
I took it.
You didn't take it. This ain't hidden it.
The top ones are for
the
flight one, right? So
that one there with the fin, that's an Acro B.
Acro B, that's it.
Yeah.
Look at the setup; it's so professional, like showing like a sec.
I don't know where he's put it.
This is not my normal setup at all. Well, you lost it.
I seem to have lost it.
Oh dear.
Oh no, I found it.
Oh.
I found it.
Got him!
We found them. I found them. So this... Should I take it out of the plastic?
Yeah, let's take this.
Take it out of the plastic. This is beautiful crackle frame.
Let me...
Yeah. And a crackle canopy. So every one of these is individual.
Look at that.
Every one of them is separate, special.
It has a number inside.
Yeah, they're all numbered. And Chris is going to do limited editions.
Oh.
So it's a two-folded reason why he's going to do that. Yeah. One is because he puts his own effort into it and he wants to know what he's doing there. Yeah. And then the other thing is that if he has limited runs, it makes him do more designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than just do the one run, keep going.
There's one thing about this canopy though.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
beautiful. That's
it
a beater
shines
FPV.
in the dark.
We didn't talk about that part of it, the glow part of it. So yeah, that glows. I'm not sure how we're going to show that with all our lights on. Yeah,
but it does. Just go and watch the pictures.
Just trust us. It does.
It definitely. I tried one. It definitely glows in the dark.
Let me see if I can show.
But there's another one that I want to show. Can I show the other one?
Yes, you can. You can. You sure can.
This one. Look at that. That is just gorgeous. What a great idea. Let me put it here. And these you're definitely going to take a few to the US.
I've taken pretty much all these ones that are here to the US.
It's so nice. I love it. For the Zero, because Alien Whoop. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the picture that I've done, but I can't seem to find it.
People can go online and check.
For the glow.
Go on the line.
Yeah, go on the line and check.
Go on the line and check it.
Yeah. I can't find it at all, but I did have a picture of it, and it does glow. So this one also glows. It's a little alien head on the back, and every one of those aliens are hand painted. So if I was to show you a second alien, they don't look the same. Let's try and get them both in shot. Yeah. See, he's got slightly bigger eyes. His mouth's a bit different. He's got really good definition, I must say, on the nose and that. You got to get up close to see it. Yeah, and they are all numbered on RD inside. Every one of them. Yeah, I utterly love them. I think they're brilliant. So Chris has done an outstanding job there.
Good job.
Outstanding.
Yes,
really,
that was
really
one of
job.
the big things as well in 2018, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. For me, I think there is a lot of room left in canopy designs.
And I think, why isn't there more of this stuff for bigger drones? You know.
Well, yeah,
that's a shame.
Yeah. I also, can I just mention this?
Yeah.
Let's try and get under here. I want a canopy that comes right out to here, out to the edges, and goes in.
Why?
Yeah. Because I want more body space.
But then the props aren't going to suck the air properly.
What? No, you can cut holes in there. I just want the sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just want the sides. Do you understand me? I want it to come up, and then holes at the top. That's fine. I don't care. But I'll have more
of a ball flying towards
you.
you.
Even if this comes in the middle or whatever, but it's just not enough side body. For me to do artwork on the side.
Okay. You want more artwork space. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Yes, that would be the bottom line of that one.
Yes.
Yeah, I need more space to put more stickers. Yeah.
Can we show the?
Speaking
of stickers.
Yes.
Can we show your
what?
Your new what's it called?
Oh, what, this canopy?
The other one.
Which
one? You want to show it?
Oh no, that's not the one. That's over there. That's over there.
I like it so much because it has like a. There it is.
This one.
It's a childhood thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Hang on, let me just take this horrible bit of tape off this.
There's do you want me to teach you a trick to glue that on better? That Justin Hall taught me.
What's that?
You put it, if you want to glue stuff to a canopy, by the way. If you want to, you need to.
Let's transition you there.
If you want to glue stuff to a canopy, the easiest way is to put glue, and then don't stick the whatever you're sticking there. Just leave it on for like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And then stick it on. It works perfectly, flawlessly, without any like
no
blobs of whatever. You don't have to tape it. Yeah. Okay. Because the glue takes like a long time to cure. But if you leave it for like 5-10 minutes, then
it doesn't disperse.
Yeah. Then you can just put whatever you're gluing.
Turn it the right way up so people can see the lovely canopy. Yeah?
It's if you don't know this series, you've been under a rock or something, living under a rock.
I reckon
the Dukes of Hazzard, and it's just like it's I love the color. Where did you find this color?
It's actually nail varnish.
Is it? Well, is there a Dukes of Hazzard nail varnish color on the internet?
I honestly don't know if there's a nail varnish colour, but that was the right orange. Like, it's bang on.
It's just so nice. You can even see like the General Lee here on top.
Yeah.
And on this side.
Well, we love a bit of General Lee. We love a bit of Dukes of Hazzard, because it was just all about. Look, I had no idea about the flag on the roof. It was just it was just two boys in the fast car getting chased all the time.
Wasn't that flag just like Confederate?
Yeah, but the Confederates are racist, bro. So it's.
But the flag isn't racist.
But it's their flag. It's like saying, swastika's not racist.
Okay.
Yeah. The original swastika was never racist.
Yeah.
But when when he took it
Nazis
over,
screwed that up, didn't
when Hitler decided, I'll have that, it changed its meaning.
Well, for me, this is just about a car that I really liked when I was a kid.
It's just such a beautiful car.
And you know what? When I saw this, I thought about, can we do kit?
Like, look at it. Look at that car. Look at how lovely it is. Look.
Can we do kit? With a little...
Someone did comment that, and unless it's going to be moving LEDs,
yes,
I'm not interested.
Yeah, of course it has to be.
Where are you going to find me very small? Look how small they've got to be.
Yeah, those ones for the eyes.
Smaller than those.
Yeah, for the eyes.
They're still too big.
Are they?
That's that wide, bros. Look how wide. It's got to be.
Jesse has some...
didn't
Jesse have something like this?
Get me 6 LEDs in that much space.
And it has to have like the Phoenix thing on the outside.
I can do that. That's not a problem. I can put the Phoenix on the back. Yeah. And,
people are gonna be like, why are we watching Dukes of Hazzard?
Why are we watching Dukes of Hazzard? We're watching Dukes of Hazzard because of the little baby Dukes of Hazzard car that I made.
It's such a good idea. As soon as I saw this, I started thinking, how didn't anyone ever thought of doing like car canopies in a tiny whoop?
I've done quite a lot, actually.
More.
More. I've done quite a few.
More. My immediate thought was like, I need to go online and Google car canopies for the colors that I have on my own tiny whoops.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
I've done quite a few. I'm going to show you a couple now, like you piss taking thing. Right?
Can you though?
Of course I can.
Oh, you can put it here, I think.
Do you think I can put it there?
Yeah.
Let's try. Like this. This is a car canopy.
You need to move it there.
Alright, let's move it over here.
You need to zoom in a little bit.
Like that, and then do it like this.
And zoom in.
And then try and zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, that should work.
Let's see if we can transition you over there.
Yes.
See? Now look at that. What a lovely little motor. Yeah? Isn't that nice? Little car. What about this one? This is a car. Hey? What about this one? Come on! Alright, what about this one?
Nice.
This one from DC Dan.
This looks really, really good.
I love this one.
Where is this from? Who's that?
From DC Dan Carey. So he's on Facebook. He's one of the Facebook lads.
I love him.
But I absolutely
very
love
nice.
that
Did they
one.
paint the outsides?
What do you mean? No, they're all decals. So they are.
No, see, it's painted. The
That's a black frame.
Oh, is it a black flame? But it's not black from the inside. See?
It is black. Look here. Look. It's only because of the way the angle of the camera is here. It looks dark.
What? That's not
the
black
inside. That's see-through black.
Oh, it's see-through black.
That's the inside, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
That's what I'm pointing there. But what about this one?
Very nice.
Huh?
But the other one was better.
What about this one? I just did this one. What about this one?
It looks very, very nice.
Hey?
Blue props as well.
Yeah? Come on! What about this one? What about this one? The one I've done for Emilio.
With a Ferrari. I have a Ferrari one.
Huh?
Very nice.
Come on! What you like? What you like?
Alright, but we need more!
I'm just trying to incite people into doing more canopies. Yeah? That red one's nice. That's Paul's one. Yeah? So, if you guys have got any ideas, you should have a little think about it. I'm going to where's my decal? Here it is. This is how I did the General Lee. We're still on the little screeny thing. Is just a sheet of water slide decals. 1/72 scale is what we need for our stuff. 1/72, and you just cut these out individually, and then put them in a little bit of water. Wait for a few minutes, and they slide off the water. Now you don't slide it off. You put it on what it's going on, and then you slide the thing away from underneath, the card away.
Okay.
So you don't try and slide it off and put it on.
Yeah.
You put it on, and holding it, you pull the card away, and it just falls off. Yeah. So there's little techniques to how you do it, but yeah, water slide transfers and 1/72 scale, and this is one of the examples. That's kind of how close you've got to cut it, because this is actually all white background.
Yeah.
And if you cut too far, you get a white.
You get a white strip. And
you get a little bit of white border.
Looks alright.
Yeah. No, I did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left the white border, but you could have cut it very tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get white ones, transparent ones.
Very nice.
Or you can get like sticker blocks, like actual sticker sheets. Again, 1/72 scale is our scale to sit kind of nice on there. As you can see, that kind of, it's just about the right scale. I think if you went for 1/32, which is slot car size, they end up being a bit too big, as in, like these are slot cars.
Yeah.
Those ones there, that's slot car stickers. Yeah. Not those, not that one, that's one of mine. But
you can always paint it. Like my friend did a really good job. He paints like
your car's beautiful. Your car, and the dirt that he did on the bottom of it.
Yeah,
it is really nice. And then he sealed it in.
Yeah.
And that's what's really nice. Is that?
And it was very like he's an artist. I couldn't do this for my life. But he's always like, it's so simple. Look at
because it is to him. Look, if you was an accountant, doing tax returns would be simple.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you see what I mean? It would though. Yeah? It would be very simple.
Is that it for this year?
I think we're about it. I did these metal plates. Did you see these? Did we show people these? Little metal plates of artwork from Tom Ashley. Thomas Ashley, he did these.
That's actually the background that we have on.
And that is the background, so that's just, we do a lot of that. I don't know what else to say.
Well, I do know something. We're gonna
do it.
We're gonna do a giveaway.
Oh, your sponsorship. Yes, Carlos has been sponsored. Carlos.
Yes.
Has bought some stuff. What's that? No, you can't give that away here. No, you can't give that away.
Well, they're
the
ones that
No way, mate.
They're the ones that are going to sponsor.
No way.
Listen up.
Yes, we're going to ban this bullshit.
Listen up.
We're not having this now.
I have a couple of props, and I'm gonna give away one of each. One of each. But not today. But not today. This video is gonna be uploaded to my channel in YouTube. So if you want the chance of winning one of each.
Well, yeah, at least the prop each, isn't it?
Yes. So they're 5140 red, and what's this, teal, and then they're 5150 blue and yellow. And they're the Azure props.
Azure, people love them.
Now, I've used this, like, I think Azure got a bad rep, like, ages ago, because the props, when they released it first, they were, like, super broke. You could break it.
They were brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
But these ones, I've been trying it. They're amazing.
Okay.
And I really like them.
Not my size. I can't really comment.
Yeah. But you know what? They're releasing. I think they're just releasing the 25, like 2.5 inch props.
Okay.
For Azure.
All right. Even better.
So hopefully I'll be able to get those.
Still a bit big. Like, I don't know if you've heard.
I've told them Tiny Whoop. They didn't know what Tiny Whoop was.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Because imagine these props in a Tiny Whoop look so nice.
But Nuvi Drone have just about to release their own new propeller.
Okay.
The Candy props they weren't that good.
Yeah.
There was a problem with the mould.
Nah, it wasn't.
The new ones, I believe, is called Venom. something, the Viper or something like that, Venom, something like that, and they're looking very nice.
All right.
Steep pitch like TPS, but not quite as curvy.
Okay.
So a sharper point with still a steep pitch. I think they're going to be interesting. Yeah.
Are you going to get some?
Of course, we newbie drone.
Can't wait to try them.
We love newbie drone stuff. Yeah,
well, I love these, and because I have a new sponsorship from
them.
From Hobby RC.
How can you do that?
Huh?
Just take the props and give
They're
them
alright.
away. Just give them away. Give
I buy
it
a lot
away.
of stuff from them.
Give it away.
I buy a lot of stuff from you as well. Shut up. So, because I got a new sponsorship, I thought I might as well spread the love.
Spread the love. That's good. All right.
Spread the love. Like, what am I going to do with 30 or how many it was? No, it was less, like 20 something props.
As long as you're spreading the love, bros, we're good.
So,
we're good.
I wanna give some props away.
You wanna do that?
Yes.
Do it.
So if you're watching this on
what, next week?
Huh?
Hang on, you're not giving it away on this stream.
Not on this stream.
Let's make sure people realise that we're not giving it away on this stream.
No, this is gonna be on. This is on. Where's the camera? There it is.
There it is.
This is gonna be on YouTube.
Yes. We're not going on YouTube.
You are. Shut up.
Oh no, we're on YouTube.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, how can you win these props? It's very simple. Put in the color that you prefer. So you have for the 5140, we have red and teal, and for the 5150, we have yellow and blue. So you get one of each. Pick the colors that you wanna get. So for example, teal and blue.
These are transparent though, aren't they? Look, these are transparent.
Semi-transparent, yeah.
These are semi-transparent. Yeah, the 5140.
5140. So this is. I use this as freestyle for freestyle. And this one is for racing.
I'm going to just try and show them under that. They're transparent. Can you see? Whereas these are solid colours.
Yes.
That's a solid colour. This is transparent. Yeah. Okay.
Very nice.
Carry on. So later on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not later on.
Later on.
People are watching now.
You get these things.
Very simple. Leave a comment in Facebook on which color you would like. Leave a like. Make sure you subscribe.
Have you done enough now?
Huh?
Have you done enough now?
I think that's it. And you get one of each.
You get one of each.
One of 5140 and one 5150.
Four prizes you've got there then, yeah?
No, two.
Two?
Yeah, you get one of each prop.
Okay.
One of each.
So that's two people. We'll get one of each.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll pick two winners.
Two. Good.
That's it. Leave a comment with the colors that you. Well, actually,
you can't.
You can't because
you have to wait for the YouTube. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to say all this again when you do the YouTube.
No, it's fine.
Just make sure you watch his YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, CKD.
Leave a comment. I'll send you two
CKD
for two winners. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, they're gonna be like legs and stuff.
Like around in different places. Yeah.
Oh, and they get a thing as well.
What?
Do you have these?
No, we've got newbie drone ones.
Oh.
Let me see that one. Yeah, that's nice.
Do you want to give a newbie one drone?
Do you want a lipo strap? Really?
Yeah.
People don't want a lipo strap.
People love lipo straps.
They just get lipo straps.
Look, I gave last giveaway. I gave the newbie drone
the neck strap. Yeah.
He already got it. And on the giveaway before that, it was stuff from Tello.
Nice.
Like a bag, a hat. What was it? Oh, and a tiny whoop from Thomas.
A frame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We do stuff like that. Do you want us to give stuff away?
Yes, people love giveaways.
Do you want us to give stuff away?
They love giveaways.
If they respond now, then I'll think about a giveaway. If we get any kind of love action going on over here, yeah, in the corner, I'm going to look around me and say, "Oh, look, have this."
I want to give.
Oh, 1 minute. Can I talk about something else? Did I talk about the Beta FPV Pro 75?
No.
I didn't talk about that yet.
Because no one cares.
Because no one cares. No one cares. But this is the new Pro 75.
You have the wrong thing on.
I have the wrong one. So
no, the transition.
What transition? What do you
You're on
mean?
the wrong channel. There we go.
I'm on this channel.
Huh?
I'm on that channel.
No, but you have the camera.
I don't want to put it there.
Look at that.
Alright, look, there you go. Alright, look there. The Pro 75. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Apparently, it's lighter.
Why would they release this when they haven't fulfilled like previous
minutes
orders?
minutes after shipping you the normal 75,
Hey,
they decided to ship us the Pro version, which actually is, I don't know, it's lighter because they use smaller motors. So the normal 75 has got 11 motors, it's got 8 motors.
Yes.
Still come with this, I don't even know what to call it, with this abomination of an idea, that's what I'm going to call it. Yeah, this pathetic idea of 2x1S. It still comes with that.
What would you want? Like 1, 2S?
XT30. If it's 2S, it's 2S. I appreciate.
But that's the thing. It can
I
go,
appreciate this is a 1S 2S deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would rather an XT30 and an MCPX.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what they're trying to do there. Is to give you 1S 2S.
Are you giving that away? No, you're not giving.
No, Chris. Sorry. Sorry, Chris. I've only just got it, and it's the only one. There's no more. Yeah. Let me play with it a bit first. Let me get some light out of it. Yeah, I ain't even turned the bagger on yet. But yeah, that is the Pro version.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna go and have a little fly of it at some point. Essentially, it's like a 65 with 40mm props.
Okay.
There's not, the ESCs are a bit lower. I'm not seeing much difference.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know that's new. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll need to do a review.
We do need to do a review. What else?
What?
I'm going to think about something to give away now.
All right.
I'm going to think about something.
But what, on the stream?
What, live on the stream? You want me to give it away live on the stream?
Why not?
What do we give away? Yeah. You know we've got a lot.
Canopy.
We've got a lot. We give canopies away with most every order. Yeah. We've got a lot of these. I've got some of these. See this? This is a metal tin plate. I don't know how else to hold it. Yeah. Look.
Beautiful.
It's actually metal. Yeah. And I'm waiting for the little bit of sticky magnet.
Yeah.
To stick on the back.
Oh.
For fridge magnet action.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Fridge magnet action. Is there anybody that wants one of these?
They'll get same deal. Like whoever hits I want to give away is gonna get this with the props. There we go.
Okay.
I need 2.
Okay.
Do you have 2?
I might even be able to make more.
No, just 2.
Yeah.
There we go. Some nice. Oh, do we have 2? No.
There's a small version.
All right. So someone gets a big version.
Can you show me? There's a small version.
Where's the small version?
That should be just there. Underneath. There you go. Do not. Well, what have you done with them?
I ate them.
You did. Look, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. We're back now. We're back on service. So there's a small version and the bigger version. You see.
Right. Same things. This will be added with the props, I guess.
Yeah, like that.
If you're watching this on YouTube, remember, leave a like.
Do the liking.
Leave a comment. Otherwise, I don't know.
This is Thomas Ashley from Raggy. That's his artwork.
And read the description because the details for the giveaway are going to be there.
Yeah. So we're going to give away these little bits of artwork, and if you can wait, I'll send you the bit of magnet to make it a magnet for the sticky magnet on the back. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It takes like 2 weeks or something for that.
For it to respond.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The video's not even. It's
not even done.
It's up now.
So thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.
All of the people that took the time to chill with us. I don't even know how long this video is.
2 hours.
2 hours we've been rabbiting about stuff.
If you watch this video until the end on YouTube,
they kind of deserve a prize.
You win the giveaway.
They kind of deserve it just to listen to us.
Just leave it there.
Yeah, like what do we know? What do we know? We don't know nothing. Yeah, but
we're just having fun.
It's Chris's birthday tomorrow, and I'd love to sort you out, Chris. Actually, I'm trying to put a thing in the website.
Yeah.
Where
if it's
in
your birthday,
account, yeah, and if you
like
order near your birthday, they just can't do it. The coders, they're struggling. But anyway, we'll talk about that afterwards. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for being with us. Take care.
Take care.
Happy flying.
Happy flying.
Let's hope 2019
Remember to subscribe.
Do that. Yeah. 2019 is going to be good fun. Hopefully. Full of airtime.
Better. Full
of new toys. Full of new ideas. Different ways to do things.
Yes.
And just basically more toys.
Bye!
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.